to the Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. Celtic Cross. Show me the energies around Gemini. For their higher self. Gemini. What should they be aware of? The Two of Swords. You're in a crossroad. You're trying to make a decision, and it's a difficult one. It's a hard choice. It looks like in the next few days you are going to be determined and you're going to make that choice. You don't know what's happening right now. That's why you feel blind. It may have to be something related to a soulmate. And this soulmate is pretty much dominating you. I can see that in this challenge card with the Ace of Wands. The closing card is the Hermit. So it's indicating that you're going to be soul searching and finding more light, more answers to this dilemma. It looks like it's a moral dilemma right now because you're facing a situation where you have to make a hard choice and you're blinded. You need to trust your intuition. The reading is advising you to make the choice and remember that the universe has got you backed up. Because this card is saying that you're petrified. You know the choice must be made. And right now you are petrified because you know after you make that choice, then there's no going back. And you're not really seeing the consequences of your actions. That's why it's a crossroad. You don't know what's going to happen after you choose, whatever you choose. I'm thinking it has to do with this male, this heavy energy of this male symbol. And it's indicating that maybe you just need to lighten up and bring up the fire into this relationship. Because in your mind, you're trying to do that. You're trying to bring up your creativity, your passionate side, you could say your creative side. But right now it's impossible for you to do that. And it looks like in the back of your mind, you had some sort of disappointment, disillusion. Someone broke your heart. It might be this individual you're dealing with because you have the Lover's card. So there you go. You're in the reading, Gemini. You might be dealing with another Gemini. And this card is just saying, give yourself the opportunity to love again. You're not being capable of doing that right now in the back of your mind. This is saying that you're incapable of opening your heart and letting this connection flow. You have been way too protective. This card is indicating that you were defending yourself and you had your walls up in the near past, and this is the moment to bring them down. Maybe you need to bring down your walls. There's nothing wrong with setting boundaries. That's what you were doing in the near past. But right now, it might help you. A little bit of leniency and maybe trusting yourself. Trusting what you can feel, your inner voice, your gut feelings about this connection. Because it's a heavy one. We can tell that because of the Lover's energy. And remember what this means. This means one becomes two. That's why it's such a difficult choice. So yeah, the reading couldn't be more clear. You are facing a choice. It's not only a choice, this is the choice. So this choice requires not only that you trust yourself, but maybe it requires that you look at the long-term consequences of your actions. Don't go too fast. This is indicating that you're gonna, in the next few days, just go too quick. It's a violent move. It is a good card. It's indicating victory. It's indicating success. But it's also advising you to be mindful that in the course of achieving what you want, you may need to keep the reins firm in your hand. so your carriage doesn't get outside of the way. Why am I saying that? It looks like in the next few days there's gonna be opposition. There's gonna be two forces pulling you in different directions. And this card is indicating that. That's why you're petrified about making this choice. Because you know in the next few days, you don't, not only you don't know what's gonna happen, but you don't know what sort of choices you're gonna have in front of you that are not gonna be pulling you into different directions. So yeah, this card is indicating that you need to be mindful about maybe being too quick and knowing your purpose and intention for this task. This individual you're dealing with is actually thinking right. They're seeing the situation as a teamwork. They want to collaborate. They want to contribute. They're putting their soul and their time, money, everything into this. So it does look like a beautiful connection. Why are you hesitating about it? Which is not gonna continue to be like that, but be mindful about what this card is saying. Don't go too fast. So in the course of your trajectory, you don't get lost or just like knocked down. Because right now, this card is indicating that you're stuck in your mind. You're not really certain about this. There's some sort of like past story dominating you. You need to let go of the past. Let go of that old story. There's an old story that is dominating you, and the reading is coming to say, if you want this energy to unleash and unlock in your mind, which is why you came to the reading today, Gemini. You came to the reading to ask, how can you unlock your mystery, your passion, your fire again? There has been a lot of fear, a lot of disappointments, past energies, past relationships, and that is blocking you. This card is saying you're blocked in your mind because you need to let go of the past. This is the moment for you to liberate yourself. I'm seeing that's what you're that's what you're going to be doing in the next few days about this soulmate connection and this choice that you have to make. This is a good outcome, but let us be mindful that the closing card is a quiet card. This is the card of soul searching, going deep into the trenches of your soul, isolating yourself. So why you're gonna go from this energy of going so fast about this decision, and then you're gonna go into this solitude, hermit energy, that you're just gonna be outside of the chaos and trying to connect with your own light. It's a good card though. It's a positive one. But it's sort of like contradicting. I hope you guys understand what I mean. It's beautiful reading, Gemini. Not only to say that you are in the reading, but this energy of the lovers, the choice, the decision, and the speed of the task. And then this moment of reflection, soul searching, and just silencing your mind. This is what the universe is saying you're going to be doing in the next few months after this decision. You're going to be pretty much on your own, alone, putting your mind silent. Maybe you are going to need that after this big choice about this relationship. They are fully prepared. It looks like you are, but in the back of your mind, there are fears, there are some sort of shackles that are holding you from moving forward. So nice reading, Gemini. Share with your friends, guys. I'm happy to see you back. I'll see you soon. Bye, Gemini.